Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, back with our next crazy camp, and this time we're checking out Erdu's build. Now one thing he has done that I don't see other people taking advantage of is purposefully destroying part of your base. And by that I mean he built a section of his base where he purposefully destroyed all the walls so that it fit his build better. So let's head on in there and take a look at that, because what he's built is a destroyed office building attached to his vault entrance. So we'll start to work our way back there. And I gotta say, it does make me kinda wish that we could have some pre-destroyed walls that we could snap in of each type. Of course, like brick, wood, whatever the case may be. Because you have to imagine, if he goes to repair all, if stuff gets broken, it is going to undo part of his work. So he has to go back and break it all again. But let's make our way up here into part of the destroyed section. For once, a tree coming through the side actually seems kind of fitting, and I totally just smacked my head. It happened. Now this section, the only way you're going to get to it is by jumping up here. But I like that there are little things up here to help decorate it, even though it's not a spot you could easily get to without going out of your way. Now straight across from this destroyed section, we've got a nice little office area. And I love the windows right there. Looking out, got the flag right outside the window. Gives it a really nice look. Of course, you got the vending up here. You gotta sell stuff, alright? I guess technically you don't, but I mean, selling, that's half the fun. Got a little bathroom area back here. Because you always need a restroom in your camp, alright? Even if the restroom is just a special bush that you've placed off to the side somewhere and put a sign that said restroom. I mean, you gotta have something, right? Now we got this nice little converted bedroom office space. Overall, pretty darn nice. Now let's start to make our way back down. Again, really cool. I wish we could see more partially destroyed builds out there, where that is someone's goal. They wanted something that was already destroyed a little bit and converted. But then again, we don't really have a whole lot of pieces that fit that type of build. Of course, the main desk down here, that had to take a fair amount of work putting that thing together. But now let's head over to the vault and see what's going on inside there. Making our way over. Also, another random thought, I kind of wish we could assign vault numbers to these doors. Alright, now that we're inside, of course we got a door right in front of us. We're just going to take a quick look right here, and then we're actually going to hop into a different part of the shelter, and then we'll backtrack to this section. Because as soon as we came in, there's a different shelter right beside where you come in. So we're going to hop in there real quick and go check out the reactor room. I do love the concrete Vault-Tec logo. I like that he has it a little bit overgrown, fallen into disrepair slightly. Fits in with the rest of the build. Of course, down here, plenty of things decorating the area. Of course, you gotta have your workbenches tucked away somewhere nice. And then one of the few times where this super reactor actually fits in and it feels like it should be somewhere. Most of the time, that super reactor just sticks out like a sore thumb. But inside a shelter, they work pretty darn well. Now, one thing that I do like inside this section of the shelters is I like the idea of having storage rooms where you got plenty of stuff just stored up, set back for whenever. I mean, it is a Vault-Tec facility. They would have storage rooms full of crap. Of course, that one's a little bit sparser, but still, you gotta have random stuff here and there. It just works, alright? It just works. Some more stuff over there, along with power armor. But let's slowly work our way back to where we were just a minute ago. Gotta remember to close doors, alright? Alright, so now that we're back where we were, now we'll go through this door. And I gotta give props for using the support pieces on either side of this door so that it gave the illusion that that's what the door was attached to. Really well thought through. Double doors honestly kind of annoy me just slightly, just because that's an extra door I have to close, but I'm gonna let it slide. So right here, this area, I like the use of the plants right as you come in. It feels like they should be there, which is a nice little added bonus. Let's slowly work our way up. I think we're going to head up those stairs right in front of us first, just so we can kind of knock it out, because it's just one lone little room, but there is something kind of interesting going on up there. But up here we have observation, which pretty darn cool. But the thing we're actually going to take a look at is this TV up here. Because for some reason, when you turn the TV off, you get a reflection of the outside world. Clouds, trees, all that good stuff. Which is kind of weird. And for some reason, only in this shelter will TVs do that. And the other ones, they basically do what they're supposed to do. But here, they want to show you the outside world. So that's kind of cool. And back here, we got more plants. Kind of feels like, oh man, my mind went blank. Whatever. It's not that important. Or maybe it was. We'll never know, will we? Either way, all the plants back here, pretty darn cool. And then right in the middle of all the plants that I'm walking beside off to the right, in that middle section, he placed down a Old Man Winter effigy, one of the bonfires, so that it would light up all those plants. And I thought it was kind of cool for the fact that you can't really tell when you look at it that there's a bonfire in there. But cool idea. Use the bonfire, other little tricks to light up your plants and make them pop. Continue to work our way around. Overall, pretty cool build. I know he was going for a Vault-Tec theme throughout pretty much the entire thing. And I think it came together pretty darn nicely. But now we're going to head off into the next section, where the theme of having plenty of plants continues on. I did notice one thing while going throughout the build. These windows, where they're blacked out. That is actually a really neat idea, to block out those windows. Some of them, he has taken some of the paintings and put them in the windows so it looks like a fake scenery through the glass. So I really love that idea. Now, of course, we got the aquarium back here. Leaky floor, all that good stuff. Pretty interesting build, though, throughout. Now we'll slowly work our way around. We will come back down and check out that other room in a minute. Instead, let's head up top and see what's going on up here. First, we got Vault-Tec lockers. Now we'll walk across the top section. Not really super decorated up here. I mean, it is, but mostly with wall decorations. I like that he's not blocking the top part of the aquarium. Now, this is something you really don't see too often, and that is a room with only a handful of things in it. But it does make sense that a large Vault-Tec facility would have a room where they don't have a whole lot going on. Now here at these windows you can kind of see what I was talking about, having stuff back behind the windows. Neat idea. And then of course on that side you could see where it had paintings, that sort of stuff. Pretty darn cool. This section of the vault is rather dark though. Now in this back section, got kind of like an overseer's bedroom set up. Kind of sparse, but again, it works. It just works. Now let's start to head back down towards that section we skipped earlier and see what's going on down there. Again, like I caught a glimpse of the painting in the window, and I love that. I love that idea. Alright, now that we're caught up, make our way down over to Vault Medical. So back here, got a little medical facility set up, something that would be in every vault. So it is a little bit of a necessity to have a medical facility on site. Gotta have the symptomatic. It is by far one of the most useful camp items imaginable. But overall, pretty darn cool build. Huge thank you to Erdu for letting me share this with all of you. Now, if you've got a crazy camp that you want shared, all you gotta do, hop down in the comments, give me your gamer tag, your platform, and a brief description of your camp. I will try to check it out. Fair warning though, I will not be doing any videos next week, but I'll be back the week after. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.